Hi. All right, so this is a reading for the Capricorn Collective. That's the intention. This is your wild card general reading, okay? Since it's actually still Thursday, I'm on time. These are all the messages, just anything, whatever came out. It's a wild card reading. So, here we go. All right. So basically, the very first card that came out, Five of Pentacles. And just take a look at that. And it was clarified by the Two of Swords. So basically, you could, the first thing I got from this card was, as you can see, it looks like he's running down the street and someone is stealing his money. So you could feel as if you will lose money. Someone will take your money. You could fear that you will be hurt by someone. With the Two of Swords here, basically, you may have a fear of making the wrong decision. Yeah. And that could be keeping you stagnant in the Five of Pentacles energy, which is like a lack energy, a disappointment. You're encouraged to focus on the positive. Don't focus on the past disappointments. Focus on your new future. Shift your attention, shift your focus so that you can get out of this lack mindset, this lack energy. You could have a fear of loss. Okay, your intuition is very helpful at this time. Your intuition is always helpful, but I'm just saying, you may benefit greatly by asking for support. And if you don't have anyone at all in your life that can give you some type of offer you some type of support, then you know what? Reach out to the divine. Okay? This was your very first energy though. So, Seven of Wands. You could feel challenged in some way. You could feel like there are obstacles or blocks in your way why you are not in this energy. Living the abundant life, possibly. Having, accomplished all your goals, having everything that you want, the stability, good luck, whatever it is. You could feel as if there are just obstacles and blocks in your way. It could make you frustrated at this time. You have a lot of swords in this reading. You could feel as if you're defensive, because you're just frustrated. It could be that type of situation. You're encouraged with this card to not give up, because maybe you do have times where you feel like giving up. Maybe, just saying, you know what, forget this, I'm done. Because maybe, it's heavy in this reading. You could be feeling stagnant at this time. There was another reading that I did for you too, Capricorn, where the energy that I got from you was that you were feeling as if you should be more accomplished at this time. You should have already completed something. You should have already reached your goals. Okay? So it could be that type of frustration. And you feel as if maybe there are obstacles, like I said, in your path. Why has this not happened for me? Why has this not happened for me yet? Okay? You are encouraged to be strategic about how you handle situations, or one situation in, one specific situation. Um, with the World card here, it actually could be a test. This could all be a test to see how you handle yourself. If you've learned the lessons that you were supposed to have learned. Every time that you are doing what you're supposed to do and you're on the right path, then you will get tests. Okay? And how you handle it determines if you move on to the next level. Completion. You could be in a rush towards abundance and living the life that you desire with all that you desire, okay, in life. But it looks like you're right there. I mean, like I said, you have plenty of swords in this reading. You have the King of Swords, 10 of Swords. Could be very much in your thoughts, and or you could be communicating your feelings or wanting to. So that's King of Swords, 10 of Swords. You have the 3 of Swords. Okay? You have, well, it's Princess of Swords. This is really Page of Swords. And you actually have the Page of Swords here again. Okay? You have Thames here. So that talks about completion, endings. You have the 3 of Swords here. That's another card about endings, releasing pain from the past, or just releasing pain, recovery. Okay, with the King of Swords, you are ready to take action though, and maybe that's what's so frustrating about it, because you're ready to take action, but it's almost like I got running in place. That's what I just got. You also have a lot of pentacles in this reading. Money, stability, family. You have wands, a lot of wands here. Action, passion. You're at the end of your transformation. The King of Swords, well, in the traditional deck, there are butterflies. I don't see them in this deck. Excuse me. But anyway, you are at the end of your transformation. So ask yourself, what is challenging you? Is it you? Is it others? Is it just your mindset? A lot of times, like I said, when we're almost at the finish line, that's when we encounter the obstacles. But it looks like this is the end of a painful cycle. And just accept it so that you can move on towards your brighter, better future. Your next cycle. Because we never stop, okay? Your rebirth. And actually, look at that. With the 10 of Swords card here, this person is floating above their body. Ending, new beginning. Right there. All right, so do you need to accept past lessons? Do you need to forgive someone? You could be faced with some truths right now that could be tough, could be painful, could be about the past or the present. You are urged to live in the present, okay? It's time to accept whatever happened in the past and focus on where you are, be present, but also plan for the future and heal. Be compassionate with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Trust the process. Be patient. Like I said, you have the Page of Swords here twice. You could be looking or needing to look at things from a different perspective. You have, this is another card about being strategic and cautious before speaking, before acting. This could be a good time with this card also to communicate with someone. You may feel as if, you may have that urge to communicate with someone. Or it could just be spirit saying that you need to communicate with someone. Okay? Let's see what I have here. Oh, use your intuition always. But in this situation, well, this part of the reading, use your intuition to determine the perfect time to communicate with that person if that's what you need to do. Make a plan on how you're going to approach them, what you're going to say possibly. Have everything in order so that you get the answers that you want without flying off the handle, and you both hear each other. That's for someone, I'm sure. For some, you need a business plan, a marketing plan, for something that you have possibly created or something that you will create. And this will create opportunities that you will need to propel yourself towards your accomplishing your goals, to get the abundance that you desire, the stability. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your abilities. Don't doubt your creativity. Putting an end to something possibly gave you the balance and the peace that you needed, that sparked your creativity, activated your blessings. But now is definitely your time with these cards. Now is your time, okay, to make a plan for your future. You could be self-sabotaging. Self-sabotaging yourself, okay? Well, obviously, self-sabotaging with your thoughts, okay? And your fears. That could be affecting how, I was going to say it could be affecting how you act, but really it could be affecting you to the point that there's inactivity, and which is the cause for the stagnancy, the cause for the frustration. And that was the first bit of energy that was out. You are afraid to take action or do certain things because you are possibly focused on the past and how certain things didn't work out for you in the past. Certain people didn't work out for you in the past. You may have been disappointed. But now it's time to change all of that, okay? Any unhealthy habits that you have right now, it's time to let them go, because health did pop up a few times in this reading. Any unhealthy people, you need to let them go. I told you about looking at things from a different perspective. Maybe this is telling you, if you are not already doing that, then you should be looking at things from a different perspective. You may need to be truthful with yourself or someone else, which is the communication that I was talking about. Have the confidence to do so. You have the devil clarifying this card, this Page of Swords. Okay? Letting go of old habits, people, that weren't the healthiest for you. Old thoughts. Could have some anxiety issues. at this time. Maybe that's affecting you and preventing you from seeing the truth about yourself or a person. You know, that's with the devil. You may not want to see the truth about someone, and this could give you anxiety. It's all tied together. But stress and holding things in could affect your health. Maybe you should think about journaling so that you can get those thoughts out. Maybe for some, you may need to think about counseling, getting counseling. Or if, like I said, getting closure from someone or forgiving someone, okay? Your urge to find your peace in the present. Don't let the past or future make you anxious. The old cycle is ending, so release yourself mentally. Move towards a healing place. You have the Six of Swords. Go to a healing place, spiritually, mentally, even physically. You could take a trip that will help you heal. This Four of Swords. I told you have a lot of swords. Four of Swords. It talks about resting and recovering after conflict, after a battle. You've definitely had some type of battle, even if it's just an internal battle. Could be going through that right now. You may need to distance yourself from others, maybe a specific person for some. And maybe then, you know, once you do that, you will be able to clear your energy up, and you know you'll gain the clarity that you need, because you'll be getting the rest that you need. Maybe after a talk with someone, you will be able to rest and calm your mind. That's most important right now, calming your mind. Rest helps you clear your mind so you can receive helpful ideas. And it's not just helpful ideas as far as, you know, spiritual purposes, but it could be helpful ideas, you know, when it comes to your business, your creative projects. It helps your creativity flow when you have a clear mind. You have more space. The Ace of Torches, but really Ace of Wands flew out before I even asked any questions, but after the Five of Pentacles. So, you know, that talks about a new beginning, a new project that you maybe are throwing yourself into or will throw yourself into. This talks about getting inspiration and ideas. But, like I said, you need to get your rest first. And you also need to pay attention to any signs that you may be receiving, because those signs are from the divine, from your spirit guides that are trying to help activate something for you. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. And you also have the Lovers. It came out, I wasn't sure which way, so I put it sideways. For some, making a decision about a love situation will ground you and give you the peace that you need so that you can be creative, release your stress and anxiety. Or maybe this has happened already. Some of you, once again, may be neglecting your health. Do you have supportive people in your life? Like, truly, do you? Because if not, you may need to make a decision when it comes to the people that you have in your life that are not serving you. You could need to distance yourself or end relationships. And that's not just love. For some, I don't know if this is the past or the present, you may have been in a situation or may be in a situation where you're involved with someone, or it could be, like I said, a family member or a friend, and it's not balanced. There's no mutual respect. Maybe they are unhealthy, toxic. Maybe they don't know how to do the healthy communication. They listen to respond instead of listening to actually understand what you're saying. Could be that type of situation. Is this person still around you, Capricorn? If not, they could still be in your energy because it's showing up in this reading for a reason. Okay? You may need to, like I said, forgive someone or have a conversation for closure. And no, you do not need to speak to a person to have closure. Trust me, I know from experience. You don't have to. You can just be like, you know what? Do your inner work. What did I learn from that situation? And eventually get to a point. I know it sounds easier said than done, but trust me, I've done it. Many people do it every day. You know, it may take time. Get to a point where you can be like, what did I learn from this? And ultimately get to a point where you are actually grateful that you had that experience so that you could evolve and move to the next level. Okay? And you don't need to have a conversation with them. This can all happen internally. Could have been a codependent relationship, especially with that devil that showed up. Maybe they needed you for happiness, or you needed them, or you both needed each other. And, you know, you have another card about, you have the Nine of Pentacles here, and then you have the Ten of Pentacles up here. This is another card that talks about being able to, that you will have so much abundance that you will be able to share with others. Maybe you are responsible for taking care of a lot of people, maybe a lot of family members. And look at this card. This is someone that has a mask that they've pulled off, but it's still visible. They have a mask here, meaning that they may have that mask when they deal with you, like a smile in your face type person. And look, you could have people in your life that are stealing from you, and not just money, it could be your energy. You could have some sneaky people in your life that you need to end a relationship with. They don't have your best interests. And you could be, you know, you can just be naive about this, or you just have, you know, such a positive energy usually that maybe this is the truth that came out earlier about facing a truth about yourself or others. Maybe this is it. Realizing that you do have a person or people that are in your life and they're no good for you. And that's love, that's family, friendships, whatever it may be. With this card, you also may need to treat yourself. Maybe you've been so anxious and stressed out. Maybe if you can, take a vacation with the Four of Swords so that you can rest and recover and heal. If you can't afford a vacation somewhere else, then have a staycation right in your own city. And if you can't afford that, take yourself out on a cheap date. Maybe buy yourself something cheap. You know, just do something for yourself. All of those, however small it is, however big it is, doing things like that raises your vibration and attracts what you want into your life because your vibration is different. And that swords energy up there, that's no good for when it comes to attracting what you really want. And you could be wondering, like I said, running in place, wondering how come things haven't worked out for you, or, you're not there yet. And that could be why. You can't pour from an empty cup, so refill your own cup. All right? You may need to set boundaries here. Oh, here it is. You have the King of Cups. That clarified the Nine of Pentacles. You may need to set boundaries here, just like I was just talking about. Protect your energy, but also be compassionate with yourself. Take the time that you need to heal and rest. That opens up abundance as well. Setting boundaries, protecting your energy. It will also, open up opportunities for your creativity to really come out. It will motivate you so that you get out of the stagnancy. You have Temperance. This talks once again about balancing yourself. The Lover's card talks about balancing yourself. Also, trust your intuition and trust the divine. When it comes to timing especially, don't rush anything. Let things happen in divine timing. Be patient, be flexible, and once again, look for signs. You have another card about looking for signs. Ask for guidance from the divine, from spirit guides if you need to. You are not alone. A lot of times people are they're the strong ones. And yeah, Capricorn got it. Look how strong they are. Okay, well, if you don't have anyone or think you have anyone in human form, then you need to consult your spirit guides and the divine for your strength, for your guidance, for help, for support. If you've had the urge to start a business or a creative endeavor, like I said, now is your time. With this card, you are urged. This is the Knight of Wands. You are urged to take the first step, and the universe will do the rest. It will put everything else in place for you, rather. But make a plan and take the baby steps. The universe has your back. This is a good card, like a thumbs up for you. Have confidence, okay? And if you do have genuine people in your life, or people that may enter your life once this gets going, and you use your intuition and you can tell that they're genuine, then accept support from them. And they can be supportive when it comes, financially. They can be supportive when it comes to your creativity, like giving you ideas. This is also talking about you possibly feeling stagnant. But this is the energy to get you out of that. Now, I covered all of that, okay? And look at your shadow card, the Fool. This is talking about taking a new path, your new cycle. You have the World, which is the end of the cycle. You have the Fool, which is a new cycle. But this also talks about making sure that you're not too naive and trusting of just anyone. Just be discerning. Use your intuition. And it also talks about trusting the divine. Whoa. Okay. And another shadow card, Four of Cups. And look how this person is clutching their purse. Like I said, you could be scared, like fear making the wrong decision. Well, what if this happens? This happened before. What if this happens? What if that happens? Maybe, just I'm afraid to be excited about this because what if it fails? You could be stopping yourself from actually getting excited about things that are coming into your life. This also talks about stagnancy. You could be stopping yourself from taking action because of the past and disappointments. Fear of losing money. And it's interesting in this reading, you don't have many cups. So you could actually be in a situation, in a position, in an energy of maybe you are not focusing on your emotions. Maybe you're feeling numb. Like you're just like, whatever, You're just kind of numb emotionally, possibly. Maybe because of a tower that you had to deal with. It was a major shift, a major change in your life. Okay? It really affected you deeply. Maybe an ending with a person, job loss, financial loss. You have the Hermit. For some of you, you could actually want love. But you're like, no, I'm not focusing on that. All that does is create disappointments or whatever your reasoning behind it. I'm just going to focus on this instead, and that's that. But look, you're looking at it. You're thinking about it possibly from time to time. This talks about tapping into your spiritual side, focusing on your path in life. Could be doing some research when it comes to your project, your endeavor, your business. But maybe you have moments of loneliness. Okay? Anyway, this is a long enough reading here, Capricorn. So I will let you go. I hope this reading, as always, I hope this reading was helpful for you in some way. If you like the vibe, please subscribe. If you really like this reading, then please like the video and leave me a comment. Give me some feedback. You Capricorns have been so quiet. Even if it's just a look, this did not resonate at all. Point me in the right direction, Capricorn. Point me in the right direction so that I can make sure that I'm giving you accurate messages, okay? All right. I'll see you later.